In the sleepy town of Elk Ridge, nestled deep in the forested expanse of the Pacific Northwest, life carried on at an unhurried pace. It was the kind of place where everyone knew each other, and the only significant event in recent memory had been the opening of a new diner. But for Alex Harper, a young journalist recently returned to her hometown, the town's quiet facade masked a simmering mystery. She had always suspected there was more to Elk Ridge than met the eye, and soon her curiosity would lead her to an extraordinary discovery. One late evening, while driving back from an uneventful interview, Alex noticed an eerie glow emanating from the woods. It pulsed faintly, like a heartbeat, casting long shadows against the towering evergreens. Intrigued, she parked her car by the side of the narrow road and ventured into the forest, armed with nothing but a flashlight and her ever-present notebook. As she approached the source of the light, she stumbled upon something that defied explanation. A sleek, metallic craft, unlike anything she'd ever seen, rested in a small clearing. Its surface shimmered with an otherworldly iridescence, and a soft hum resonated from within. Before Alex could fully process what she was seeing, a figure emerged from the craft. It was humanoid, but distinctly alien. Its elongated limbs and large, reflective eyes gave it an ethereal quality. Despite its otherness, the being radiated an aura of calm intelligence. Alex froze, her heart pounding, as the alien raised a hand in a gesture that seemed both cautious and welcoming. "Do not fear," a voice echoed in her mind. It was not a sound but a thought, clear and deliberate. "I mean no harm." Alex's initial shock gave way to a mix of fear and fascination. She nodded, unable to find her voice. The alien stepped closer, its movements fluid and deliberate. "You are curious, as am I," the being continued. "I am Kael, a traveler seeking truths hidden within your world." Still grappling with the reality of the situation, Alex managed to whisper, "Why are you here?" Kael's large eyes seemed to shimmer with an intensity that made Alex feel as though he could see into her very soul. "I have been observing. There are forces within your government concealing truths that impact not only your world but many others. I require your help to uncover them." Alex's journalist instincts flared to life. A secret government conspiracy? It was the kind of story she dreamed of breaking, though she'd never imagined it would involve an alien collaborator. "What kind of truths?" she asked, her voice steadier now. Kael gestured toward the craft, and a holographic projection materialized before them. It displayed images and data that Alex could barely comprehend: sprawling underground facilities, strange experiments, and shadowy figures meeting in high-security chambers. Among the images was a symbol Alex recognized, the emblem of a top-secret government agency known as Orion Directive, rumored to operate far beyond the bounds of legality. "These actions endanger both your species and others," Kael explained. "I have evidence, but I cannot access certain locations without assistance." Alex hesitated. This was beyond anything she'd ever encountered. Yet, the prospect of uncovering such a monumental truth was irresistible. "What do you need me to do?" Kael's eyes softened. "Your knowledge of this world will guide me. Together, we can reveal what must be known." Thus began an unlikely partnership. Over the following weeks, Alex and Kael worked in secret, piecing together the threads of the conspiracy. Kael's advanced technology allowed them to infiltrate secure locations and decode encrypted files, while Alex's investigative skills and local connections proved invaluable in navigating the human elements of their mission. Their journey took them to abandoned warehouses, hidden research facilities, and encrypted databases. They uncovered evidence of genetic experiments, clandestine meetings with extraterrestrial beings, and plans for weaponizing alien technology. Each discovery painted a darker picture of the Orion Directive's ambitions. As their investigation deepened, so did the bond between Alex and Kael. Despite their differences, they found common ground in their shared determination to expose the truth. Kael's insights into humanity, filtered through an alien perspective, challenged Alex to see her world in a new light, while Alex's resourcefulness and courage inspired Kael's trust. But their actions did not go unnoticed. The Orion Directive had vast resources and eyes everywhere. Alex's phone was tapped, her movements tracked, and her home ransacked. One night, as they reviewed their findings in a remote cabin, a squad of black-clad agents surrounded the building. Kael activated a cloaking device, rendering them invisible, but it was clear their enemies would stop at nothing to silence them. "We cannot continue like this," Kael said. "We must take decisive action." Alex nodded. "We need to go public. If we release this information to the world, they won't be able to cover it up." Using Kael's technology, they transmitted their findings to trusted journalists, whistleblower platforms, and influential figures. The response was immediate and explosive. News outlets around the globe picked up the story, and protests erupted as people demanded accountability from their governments. In the chaos that followed, the Orion Directive was forced into the open. Investigations were launched, officials resigned, and some of the organization's darkest secrets came to light. While not all questions were answered, the revelation marked a turning point in humanity's understanding of its place in the universe. As for Alex and Kael, their mission complete, they parted ways with a sense of mutual respect and gratitude. Kael returned to the stars, leaving Alex with a renewed purpose and a story that would inspire generations. Elk Ridge gradually returned to its quiet existence, but for Alex, life would never be the same. She had glimpsed the vastness of the cosmos and the interconnectedness of all beings. And though the alien traveler was gone, she knew their paths had crossed for a reason, and the truth they uncovered would shape the future in ways yet to be seen.